Her mother's scream was the first clue she finally grasped what I'd done. It came through the phone, piercing and panicked. "What the hell did you do, Daniel?" followed by a silence that sealed my triumph. By then, the ring was already online, a white gold band, 1 carat solitaire, captioned, "Marriage over. Ring for sale. Make an offer." I'd priced it just below market value, not for profit but for exposure. The kind of listing that spreads like wildfire. And it did. Her friends saw it, then her cousins, then her mother, and finally her. But I'm jumping ahead. We met in a storm, not the dramatic kind, no thunder or lightning, just a chaotic night at a bar I didn't want to be at. She spilled my drink, apologized, and laughed, a laugh that made me forget my cynicism about the world. I said I didn't mind. I lied. But that lie sparked a beginning. 6 years later, that laugh still echoed in the house, but it was hollow, reserved for phone calls that ended the moment I entered the room. Betrayal has a rhythm, first absence, then distance, then defensiveness. She started locking her phone, wearing perfume for errands, staying late at a job that didn't demand overtime. I didn't confront her. I observed. Observation cuts deeper than accusation. The proof came in a notification she forgot to mute. It flashed across her screen while she was in the shower. "Can't wait to see you tonight." Same place. The name was too familiar, David, her ex, the one she swore was just a mistake from her past. I stared at that message, feeling nothing, no outburst, no tears, just a cold click in my mind, like a puzzle piece snapping into place. I didn't confront her that night. I waited. Revenge, I've learned, is about timing, not just serving it cold. For 3 weeks, I let her play the devoted wife. I made breakfast, asked about her day, laughed at her stories. I even helped her pick a dress for her office dinner. That dress showed up later in a photo posted at 11:47 p.m., her sitting on David's lap, his hands around her waist, captioned, "Sometimes you miss the old days." 1,000 likes in 3 hours. 1,000 knives in 3 seconds. Still, I didn't message, didn't call, didn't confront. I acted. Step 1, access our joint account and transfer half to a new one in my name, legal, transparent, untouchable. Step 2, collect evidence, screenshots, timestamps, receipts. Revenge isn't prepared, proof is. Step 3, the gesture. That's where the ring came in. Symbolism matters. She loved flaunting it, calling it proof of our forever. So I made it proof of our end. I listed it that morning in the "For Sale by Owner" section, including the photo from our engagement night, her smiling, eyes bright, unaware her future would one day hang there, up for bids, marriage over. Ring for sale. Make an offer. Within minutes, it was trending. The internet devours tragedy dressed as commerce. By the time she got home that evening, she was pale, phone still in hand, coat still on. "Daniel, what did you do?" Her voice quivered, half guilt, half fear. I looked up from my laptop. "Sold something I don't need anymore." She blinked, processing. "You didn't have to post a photo sitting on another man's lap." "You're right. I didn't." She swallowed hard, tears welling. "It wasn't what it looked like." I smiled. "Then you shouldn't have chosen that caption." Her phone rang again, her mother. She didn't answer. She didn't need to, I could hear the screams from where I sat. That's when she broke, hands trembling, voice cracking, the perfect image of remorse. But remorse is useless after exposure. It doesn't erase the stain, it deepens it. That night, she packed a bag. I didn't stop her. No arguments, no yelling, just silence and the occasional sound of a zipper closing, a soundtrack to the end of everything. At the door, she turned back. "Do you hate me?" I looked at her for a long moment. "No, I just don't love you anymore." It wasn't entirely. True. Love doesn't vanish, it decays, turning into something quieter, sharper. When she left, I sat at the kitchen table. The ring was gone, the account secure, the photo archived, everything in place, control restored. A week later, David messaged me, a single line, "You didn't have to humiliate her like that." I replied, "You didn't have to make it necessary." He didn't respond. They rarely do when faced with their own reflection. People think revenge is about anger. It's not. It's about balance. The universe tilts when someone betrays you. You can't forgive until you restore the weight. And I did, perfectly. Her mother called again last night, apologizing, saying her daughter's struggling. I said I wished her well. I meant it. Sometimes peace comes not from forgiveness but from precision, knowing exactly where to cut and how deep. The ring sold eventually. A man from Denver bought it for his proposal, wanting a fresh start. Funny, that's what I wanted too. When the money hit my account, I didn't feel joy, just closure, a quiet, steady satisfaction. She took the love. I kept the lesson. And that, I think, is a fair trade.